Hello everyone, welcome to Sew Paper Crafts. My name is Lorraine. Today I'm taking part in Make It March, which is being held by JJ with Joy. Here there are six designers that have contributed their beautiful digitals throughout this month. Today I'm going to use Be Happy Stationery, her kit, which is called Spring Showers, and I did do a flip through, and it has been used by a number of people throughout the month. It's been very popular because the digitals are really fun, and I'm going to make the cover using these two pieces of parchment paper, and you can see that it's parchment paper more on the back. It's just a cream, so it gives a different look, and it's got a lovely texture. So I'm going to put two pieces together. I'm going to sew all the way around, and then I'm going to put an eyelet in both sides, like so, and I'll get back to you. I've gone stitched all the way around, and I've used a yellow cotton thread, and I put in some yellow grommets to bring it all so I can tie together. And I've got these pages which I've decided to only put six in, and I've put this distress oxide tumbled glass all the way around. Just give you a quick look of the pages. I've printed them all out a little bit smaller. The backing paper I used is the one that's the lightest, and it's got a lovely pinky tone through it, and I like that. So I chose to do it on every page. There are another two backing papers. So now I'm going to sew in the signature. This folded lovely, so it's made a nice crisp edge. So I don't feel like I need to put clips in. I'll just go for it and do it by eye. It is helpful using some cork underneath, but you can use anything, like an old book if you wish. I've selected this embroidery floss, got mountains of it, so that's why I use it. So just do it 3 times. Oh yeah, I used to push it through there and bring it under, and if you do that, you end up pulling the threads more, And then I saw somebody doing it right to the bottom, and I thought, oh, that's a good way of doing it. And I noticed more people doing it this way. Of course, there's no right or wrong. Um, you do how you think it works for you, don't you? What works, you go with it. So when I'm pushing back through this thread here, I'm pulling away. So I'm not going through threads, and just put that there. These scissors are lovely. My daughter bought me them. She had some in another colour. I was so jealous of them. She bought me some. Right. Now I'm going to put some pockets and tags in. So I'll speed that up because, to be truthful, I don't talk very much when I'm crafting. I just do it. For the closure, I'm going to put this ribbon. I've already attached one here, and I'm going to do the same on this side. I've on all the edges I put phrase stop glue, and you can't really see it, but it does help because this can really break apart. So I'm going to put this charm on the front. So I hope it lies the way I want it to. I could put it separate. I'll put it on separate actually. Yep. Very often you can't see much difference in the back or the front of ribbons because they're very glossy, aren't they? Shiny, very shiny. If you've ever tried looking for a matte ribbon, it's near impossible. There's a shine in everyone. So I'm going to just attach a little bit here, and what I always do is I thread the needle through twice, so I have this loop. And then I catch the loop. I feel that makes it more secure. I very often use this creamy kind of cotton on my journals, and in preference to a white. White can be harsh, and the cream seems to blend with most colours, you know. You could. There are people that use black if you like that look. And I don't use black cotton on the journals. If I'm going to use something stronger, I would probably use something that really complemented whatever journal I'm making, and like purple, something red. Red is nice. I can't say I've done that particularly neat, actually. Probably because I'm showing people. Anyway, it's sometimes I'll put a piece of lace, like a little lacy flower across where I've stitched. Here I would sometimes put a flower, and so this is the way I'm going to do the closure on this. See that when you do the bow, it doesn't show where you stitched. You don't focus on it, and it's a big bow that. Perhaps I don't need the dangle with such a big bow. Um, yeah, I don't think I'll do that. I'll use that on something else. I have got a pile of different dangles now. I have made some, and but these have been made by my daughter, and they're all unique. And love them. I was so pleased when she gave me them for Mother's Day. So that's the closure, which I suppose I could do it differently. I could tie it this way. In fact, when I all my journals that I have completed, I might start with the bow that side, but then when I put them on the bookshelf, I do the bow this side so that they're on the shelf like that, and the bow doesn't get bashed. It looks really good. So let's have a quick look inside. It will flatten down eventually. It's the parchment that's just got to sort of drop down a bit. The images are just really lovely colours, and there's so much detail. A little frog here. There's another little frog with an umbrella. And there's gnomes. Love the teapot house and the umbrellas. That's just there. They've been backed with graph paper, and they feel nicer for having the two layers. Little tuck up here. There's lots of places to write in this little journal. A flip up. There's actually ducks on top of there with umbrellas. They look small little ducks with a brolly. So I've used a tea bag here. Well, a tea bag pocket. So I like to finish off the sewing of the signature with some flowers. Sometimes I put hearts or circles. I don't well, actually, I don't very often put beads because then they need to hang lower. Otherwise, it's uncomfortable having beads in the middle of the signature, and that kind of irritates me. I don't mind a dangle sort of hanging on the sides, but at the bottom, I don't know why it irritates me, but it does. Isn't he adorable? This is just one of the cards. There, I folded in half and glued here. Little belly band here. With there's plenty of room to put other things. So where I put some of the sentiments. I've still got plenty of sentiments left. I didn't quite use everything. this envelope I just put over the top, and you got a hidden pocket. I've this paper and this paper here is from B Happy Stationery, and it's from her laces kit, and they're really lovely papers, very versatile. And another flip here. So this is actually the second flip through, and in the first flip through I noticed areas where I'd blobbed glue, and I use this white pastel, and I feel like I'd just like to share that with you. I mean, here was very shiny, and I've already done it there. Trying to think of anywhere else, because it does work really well. There is a little bit. So all I do is pencil over it and just rub it, and it lifts the shine away. And I think it's a great thing, because we all have little blobs of glue. We've made something, and then you look down and you think, oh no. And so this is what I do. I just I use a pastel, and it works. You can use chalk, because you know it's similar, very similar, uh, to cover any shiny little bits. So I'm not seeing any now, because as I say, I went through looking for them. So anyway, I do hope you like this little project. This will eventually flatten out. You know, it's got a little bounce at the moment. Sometimes I'll pop some books on, or you know, put something over the top of it to help flatten it down, and then it'll be just lovely. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate taking the time to watch.